Hello，大家好，我是李贝。我们继续学习，对吗？6下册，我们学到哪儿？强制我们说完了，对吗？第26课第52页。强制我们说，上次的视频里，说到那儿。Next， 下一个词汇，那下一个就是田野。Yeah, I don't know. 田 is a field. I think we all get taught this very early on, this character, right? 田, because it's such a simple character. It's like, oh, it looks like a field. Yeah, it makes sense. 田野。野 is like 野生动物的那个野 wild, right? 田野 field wild, like countryside or something like this. Field open country, yeah. 田野 yeah, there you go. 田野 I don't know who this person is. Maybe it's their name. 田野 because Tian, this is also a surname in Chinese. Yeah, I've run into people with unexpected surnames over in China. Tian meaning field. I suppose field is also a surname in English. Chua, Chua, Men. Like their surname Men. I'm like, what? But yeah, Men. So it seems like almost every character can be used as a surname. Anyway, 田野. 田野 is this sort of thing. Countryside, I think it's probably a good translation. Going to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Well, what else do we need to know? That's about it. 田野, it's a noun. Where's my phone? I'm sure I had a phone somewhere. My phone is here. Not Pleco. 田野 yeah. Takes my phone a little time to warm up. So I push this, doesn't do anything. Come on! Yeah, I keep pushing buttons, it doesn't do anything. This is my new phone as well. Why is it like this? Come on. Oh, maybe I'll reopen Pleco. Close all. Reopen Pleco. Yeah. Come on! Okay. 大片的田地和原野. What is 原野? 原 is like original. So presumably 原野 is like original fields, open country. 田地. That's really annoying. I'm pushing. It's not doing anything. Is it my phone? Yeah, it's my phone. It's not Pleco. What's going on? All right, pause for a second. I'm going to figure out what's going on. Yeah, no idea what happened. Seems to work now. I don't know. Why would it do that all of a sudden? 大片的田地和原野. So 田地 is the fields, whereas 原野 is the countryside. Okay, not necessarily with crops and things like that. 田野 fields. 广阔的田野静悄悄的. 城里人有时候喜欢到田野走走. Yeah. Yeah, maybe people who live in the city, they kind of, what's the word? They kind of romanticize the countryside. I think it's a nice place to go. I don't know, maybe people who live in the country think the city is a nice place to go. They both have their pros and cons. What's next? 下一个情形 Yeah, it's one of the many words that means situation, circumstance. So let's ask ChatGPT. Can you help me understand 情形? And in particular, how to differentiate it from its synonyms? Hmm. 情形的定义和用法。情形是指一种事物所表现出的具体情况、状况或局面。Yeah, so here are all the synonyms: 情况、状况、局面。ChatGPT likes to give 3. I think there's a rule of 3 in writing. I remember reading this. The rule of 3. The rule of 3. Yeah, here you go. A trio of entities such as events or characters is more humorous, satisfying, or effective than other numbers. Rule of 3. So ChatGPT uses the rule of 3 here. 具体情况具体 So 具体 is concrete circumstances. 通常用于描述事情发生时的具体环境条件。Oh, there's 2 there. 事例句。目前的经济情形不容乐观。Okay, so the current economical situation 不容乐观，不容 not easy， 乐观 to be optimistic, not very hopeful. 他详细的描述了当时的情形。He narrated in detail the current situation. I don't know, what sort of circumstance would that come up in? 根据现场的情形，救援人员迅速采取了行动。Okay, so this is appropriate to the situation. They carried out emergency measures or something. 采取了行动. No, they just carried out measures proportional to the situation. But if it's 救援人员, it's going to be some sort of emergency, I guess. 情形与其同义词的区别。All right, 情形情况 It's very, very similar, isn't it? 区别一般来说，情况使用更广泛。OK， 既可以指客观存在的，也可以指主观感受的状态。So objectively exist or subjectively felt states. 最近他的身体情况有所好转。目前的市场情况非常复杂。All right, so maybe I just use 情况。Are there any situations where you couldn't use 情况 and you could use 情形? I'm not sure. 形式。All right, 区别。Let's do 区别。形式侧重于整体环境或局面，常用于较大的范围或较宏观的描述。So a larger scope or a macroscopic narration explanation. 国际形势正在发生深刻变化。Okay, so this is the international situation. So that makes sense. It's a large scale. 他们在会议上分析了当时的政治形势 the political situation, the international situation. Okay, that makes sense. Any hints? There's no hints in the characters, right? 形 and 是. There's no hints in the characters that this is a large scale thing. Okay. 局面. I encountered 局面 in chess. 局面 is like a position in chess. I used to watch Yang Kai-Qi. I'm not sure. Do you watch Yang Kai-Qi's videos? It's very, very narrow circumstance in which you might do this. Yang Kai-Qi. Whoops. I meant to open YouTube, not Yoda. Yoda. Yang Kai-Qi. It's a 国际象棋的棋。杨凯奇, I'm not sure which tea it is. 杨凯奇. This one, 开启 chess. Yeah, he always says, 在这个局面当中 So I picked it up from him. I picked up this kind of 局面. Whenever I hear 局面, I think of Yang Kai-Qi. Yeah, this is Yang Kai-Qi. He has a chess channel. Also, it's not a bad place to learn Chinese. If you're interested in chess and Chinese, learning Chinese at the same time. Yang Kai-Qi. He speaks very fast. All right. So, 局面, a chess position. What else does it mean? 局面强调的是某一特定阶段的状态，通常用于描述一段时间内的状态变化。So this is like that we have a kind of dynamic situation. It's evolving, and this is like a snapshot of that. Like here is what is happening, like in chess. 这个局面当中 ，All right. 经过一番努力，工作局面有了很大改变。Fair enough. The work. So when we see this, we should think, okay, the work should proceed according to some process. There's maybe 100 different steps in the making of a car or something like that. Okay, and the 工作局面 is like a snapshot at a point in that process. The situation at a given point. We anticipate it will change in the future, and it has changed in the past. That's my impression I'm getting, which makes sense. Consistent with what I already know. 新政策实施后，教育局面逐渐好转。So the educational state situation gradually improved. So this is not just a snapshot. This is a period of time. But this policy improved the teaching situation. 局面. What is the English aspect phase situation? Yeah, that doesn't mean anything in English. They all translate to those, don't they? Aspect phase situation. 形式, circumstances, situation, terrain. Terrain's another one, more like, kind of like topography. 图形 that's the thing. 情况. Circumstance, state of affairs, situation. So this one, maybe phase is a good translation. But it doesn't work on a chessboard. A chessboard, you'd say position on a chessboard. 状态. All right, I'm not really sure. I just use them and get used to the collocations. 状态. 状态更偏向于静态的描述。静态 is some kind of static, unchanging state. 静态的描述. So the state of affairs, it's currently like this. It was like that, and it will continue to be like that, I guess. 强调的是某一时刻的具体表现。No, 某一时刻。So that's like an instant. 状态。他现在的精神状态不太好。Yeah, his mental state. Yeah, 精神状态。or 心理状态。Yeah, I've encountered that many times. 机器运行状态稳定。So state of operations. Operation, state of, what do you call it? Functionality? All right, so it's operating stably. The machine is operating stably. It's in a state. You wouldn't really use state in English. All right. So 情形 it seems to be a more specific version of 情况. Actually, while we're here, we'll look up the definition in the dictionary. Sorry, I have to put in my thing. All right. 情形 情形 OK， 事物所表现出来的具体状况。Yeah, we didn't study 状况, did we? What is a 状况? So it's a concrete 状况. What is a 状况? 事物呈现出来的样子和状态。Yeah, there we go. We didn't study 状况, we didn't study 样子, we didn't study 状态. Yeah, that's like, we're up to 8 now, right? 8 words that are the same. Well, very similar. 样子, 状态. Yeah. This is like, you want to understand a cloud, so and the cloud's making all these roots, but those roots never actually reach the ground. And it's, if you know what I mean. It's kind of, this is what I understand. But those roots, they never get in the ground and make it stable. Anyway. Next is 耀眼. Dazzling, yeah, dazzling is an adjective. 耀眼. 耀眼. What things can be 耀眼? What would you describe as 耀眼? I'm not quite sure. 耀眼的阳光, maybe. 一道耀眼的阳光. Oh, there you go. 从门口照射进来. Yeah. So dazzle, to dazzle, dazzling. Okay, so it's an adjective and a verb. Not so sure about the verb. Let's continue looking at examples. 明星和身份的耀眼. Oh, here it's a noun, isn't it? 耀眼光环. Here it's this is a noun, or used as a noun. 吸引着他的耀眼光环. Halo. It should be halo, shouldn't it? 光, light, 环, ring of light, or halo. Metaphorically, glory. All right. 兔子在耀眼的汽车前灯照射下. So the rabbit is in the dazzling headlights of a car. 阳光耀眼 So 眼 are your eyes, right? 耀眼 We are looking at 眼睛的眼 耀眼 What is 耀 by itself? 耀 I think there's 炫耀 That's the same one, right? 炫耀 That's all show off, flaunt. 炫耀自己的新婚丈夫 showing off her new husband. 炫耀自己成就的人 people who show off their achievements. All right. 炫耀 What else is there? 耀眼 Oh, that's the name of a school. 耀武扬威 Is that a 成语? 耀武扬威 To show off one's military strength. Okay, 耀 show off. 武 is weapons. Yang praise. Wei is might. I guess it's what might in this case, might. So you maybe yang is brandish or something like this, actually. Hoist, flutter, propagate. So show off your might. All right. Sorry. What other words are used there? What do we? Oh, 耀眼. Not 谣言, but 耀眼. 耀眼. So let's look at 耀. Sorry. First, let's look here. there are 5 definitions. One's the surname, but it's almost it's almost like a given that every character is a surname. I wonder if it's true. Maybe. Some are more common than others. 强光照射 Okay, so strong light shining. 耀眼照耀 Oh yeah, 照耀 照耀 So this is like physical or literally illuminating something, right? So 湖面在阳光照耀下晶莹闪亮 Yeah, so it glistened in the shine or the illumination of the sun. The lake. The lake glistened in the sun. Okay, I want to go back to this one. No, back there. 显示夸耀 flaunt. So to deliberately display or flaunt something. Oh, that's the one we just saw. 还有炫耀 Sorry, I said the wrong thing. 显耀 Okay. 光荣 Okay, 荣耀 Yeah, I have encountered 荣耀 meaning 荣耀 Alright. So here, this is like glory. 光芒 Don't know this one. 光耀夺目 This is like dazzling bright. So 光芒 is blindingly bright or something like this. Rays of light, brilliant rays of radiance. Oh, it's a noun. Radiance. Okay. Radiance. 照耀夸耀荣耀 All right, so there we go. We have a few words involving 耀 照耀 耀眼 What was the other one? 耀 there was 炫耀 and 夸耀 and 荣耀 probably some others. Holy cow. 光芒 is just here. That's not a coincidence though, because they're related to each other. 光芒 That's the one I just like, wait, we just saw it here, didn't we? 光芒 here. 光芒 it's here. So it's a noun meaning radiance. Okay. 向四周放射的强烈的光线 So radiance in all directions, strong light beams emitting from a source. I get the feeling it's used metaphorically. 旭日东升光芒四射 Okay, so 旭日 旭 is morning, is it? 旭日 I don't know. Sun rising in the eastern sky. Okay. A display of youthful vigor and vitality. All right, so this is all metaphorical. Let's maybe just skip that one. Too metaphorical for me. 发出耀眼的光芒 emit dazzling radiance. 爱国主义 Yeah, here we go. This is where we get figurative. 爱国主义 patriotism. 爱国主义精神永放光荣 So the patriotic spirit will forever 放光荣 Fang means to emit or release. So emit radiance or shine. Yeah. That's where we get figurative. 光 you would have seen many times before, meaning pertaining to sunlight and light. 阳光 激光 is laser, right? That sort of thing. 芒 What do you reckon 芒 means? 芒 3 meanings. And the meaning we're after is this one. 指某些像芒的东西 What is a 芒? So a 芒 is something 像芒的东西 So a 芒 is a something. Let's figure it out. 某些和本 So this is some kind of grain. 禾本科植物在 no 在石 is that right? 子石外壳上的细刺 Okay, that means nothing to me. But let's look at some pictures. So yeah, put in 麦 not 麦当劳 not 麦当劳 but 麦芒 What is 麦芒 This is 麦芒 All right. And what has this got to do with 光芒 麦芒 Orn of cereals. I don't even know that word in English. Arista of grains. Don't know that word in English. Tip of a blade. Type of grass. Variant of... I don't know that one. What was the other one? Mang. What if we just put in that? See what happens. So it is just tip of grains and that sort of thing. Presumably you have a stalk, like wheat or grass or whatever, and the seeds are on the top so that they can get blown around. Sorry, need my coffee. Need to 补充我的精神. All right. And what has that got to do with 光芒? Amber waves of grain? Oh, sorry, I should go. What's the relationship between 光芒 and how do I say it? And 芒 in the botanical sense. 光芒. Yeah, so we know what it means, but let's have a look at these. 太阳的光芒照亮了大地. Yeah, that's a good example. 夜空中星星的光芒格外明亮. Yeah, that's another one. Another good one. So it's a noun. You can clearly see it's a noun, right? Noun. And 它的眼中闪烁着智慧的光芒. Again, it's a noun, but here it's metaphorical. The brilliance of intelligence or something. The radiant, her eyes radiated intelligence. Something like that. It's very figurative. Okay, 芒在植物学中指的是禾本科. So this is grain or something? The grass family. 禾本科. Okay. 禾本科植物. 种子上的细少硬毛的监测。All right, so it's this little fluffy thing, something like that. This is the mang. This is the mang of the grain. All right. I don't even know these words in English. 通常见于稻谷、小麦等作物的种子外部。稻谷的芒很尖。So what happens if we put this in here? Here we go. Look at that. That's useful, isn't it? Nat Geo Media. Come on, I want to see that image. What am I waiting for? No, it is my Wi-Fi. So while we're waiting for that to do its thing, what's that? I don't know, that doesn't help me very much. What's that? Is this like an AI generated image? These words, IR8, Peter, EGWG. I don't know what that means. All right. Okay, 容易刺手. So you can get stabbed by rice, is that right? All right, what do we got here? Okay, 有忙的 what's that character? 什么岛? I don't know the character. It's traditional, right? 无忙的水稻. So this is without, this is like the husk. Oh, so it's those little things there. Huh? No, don't, oh, here we go. So this stuff here is mang. Oh, okay, so now it kind of makes sense as why you have guang mang. So these kind of look like rays of light if you use your imagination, right? Guang mang. Or maybe if you draw the sun, you put little rays of light. Guang mang. All right. 小麦的芒在阳光下闪闪发光。So this is the literal, that thing we just looked at, the little mang, the mang we just looked at in the image, and it was glistening, 发光, glowing, glistening in the sun. 农民在收割时要小心植物的芒，以免受伤。Now, do you reckon that can hurt you? I'm a bit skeptical on that. I don't know. Do you think, would that hurt? Maybe if you had many of them poking you constantly or something like that. Doesn't look like it'd hurt you, but maybe. I'm not a farmer, right? As you probably know. 关系和区别. So I know that there are different meanings. What's 芒和光芒? It's okay, so they both have this 尖锐, sharp, 细小, and small. 光芒. 古汉语中芒有光辉的意思，光芒，辉 splendor, 光辉. All right, maybe this is a bit further down the rabbit hole than I was wanting to go. Let's go back to the textbook. But there is mang. Mang is that little fluffy thing on not fluffy, but those little things on the ends of grains of wheat, etc. All right, and maybe light rays look like that. Okay, next is a verb called lao. Lao meaning to dredge. When I say dredge, I'm thinking like a boat dredging up things. Lao. Oh, this is another one, but let's say 捞鱼. So we kind of 捞鱼 here. 儿童捞鱼. So there's scooping up fish. So there's a lot of culinary usages of this word, which we'll get to in a second. But first, this is the normal one is like dredging or scooping up. Fish up, scoop up. Okay, so 捞, there's a 成语. It's 海底捞针. 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 What's going on with my Wi-Fi? I'll put it in here, see what happens. Come on! Yeah, this is what my internet is like, I'm afraid. All right. Yeah, this is my Wi-Fi. Let's go back to my computer. And by computer, I mean my non-computer. I guess it's as powerful as computers were not that long ago. 海底捞针. 海底捞针. This is like needle in the haystack. But instead of needle in the haystack, it's needle in the bottom of the ocean. 海 sea, bottom, 捞 to dredge up, 针 a needle or fish out a needle. 海底捞针. All right, this is 捞鱼. Yeah, so 捞鱼 is a normal one, but 捞面条 is kind of, oh, okay, we can use it for food as well. 从水或其他液体里取出东西. All right, so you've got something that is in water, you somehow take it out of water. So maybe dredging in English is a bit more larger scale, whereas, yeah, so 捞鱼 is to scoop out a fish. 捞面条. 打捞. What's 打捞? I don't know. Same thing, right? Just 捞. Get out of the water. Salvage from water. All right. The second one. 用不正当的手段取得. Yeah, kind of similar in English. In English, you have the concept of data dredging or dredging up the past, this sort of thing. 趁机捞一把. Not sure. 捞油水. So maybe this figurative usage is different in English and Chinese. But yeah, 捞鱼, catch a fish with a net. 捞水草. Yeah, 水草, water plants or like seaweed and that sort of thing, right? What do they call it? Aquatic plants? 它在水里捞什么? Yeah, maybe you would 捞虾. Yeah, people in China, you wouldn't do this in Australia, but people in China, there's like, they go to the park and they just catch fish. And then it's like, you are now my pet. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing to do. It's like you put it in a jar, take home, and it's like, rather than go to the pet store and buy a fish, it's like, yep, you are now my pet. 捞好处, don't know what that means. Get by in proper means. 他一分钱也没捞着. He didn't make a single penny. All right, so let's get a bit of help. Oh yeah, we said 海底捞针. There is something I want to say about this. 海底捞针, so search for a needle at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, there's an image. There's a little boy here trying to find a needle at the bottom of the ocean. 海底捞针. There's a shop, a restaurant called 海底捞, which of course is a play on words, right? It's a fish hot pot, right? 海底捞火锅, or maybe it's just hot pot, not necessarily fish. Yeah, it's hot pot. It's a famous chain of hot pot. It's all throughout China. 海底捞. So when you're next time you're in China and you pass a 海底捞, you can say, "Oh, that reminds me of 海底捞针," and your Chinese friend will be like, "Ooh, 你很聪明." Shock the locals. Yeah, 海底捞火锅. I don't think I've ever had it. I'm not a huge fan of 火锅, honestly. All right, now we need to know. Can you help me understand the figurative usage of 捞? All right, figurative. Yeah, so that's literal meaning. 字面意义. 字面 means literal. 字面意义. Literally, character face. 字面意义. 渔民们在河里捞鱼. So the fishermen. So yeah, so these people are fishing for like the survival kind of thing, right? So they're fishing. They're using nets to scoop out fish. 捞鱼. Why is 捞鱼 not in the dictionary? I guess it makes sense. It's a verb and a noun, two separate words. 他把掉进水里的手机捞了出来. So it sounds like this person or someone in the same vicinity dropped their phone in the water. it 掉进水里的手机 and they 捞了出来 scooped it out, netted it out. 捞的比喻义 so here the figurative usage or metaphorical usage, figurative, whatever. The synonyms, right? OK, 在比喻意义上，捞常常用来表示通过不正当手段获取利益、好处或机会。You see it again, right? The rule of three. It's always three examples, the rule of three. No more, no less. 获得利益或好处，比喻从某个机会或情形。Yeah, ChatGPT really does this, doesn't he? She, no, it, they, I don't know, whatever. All right. 比喻从某个机会或情形中获取利益。So because we asked about 情形 moments ago, it's like, you know what? We're going to use this. Use this just to make sure you understand. It's, what's the word? No, not delayed, but spaced repetition, right? 比喻某个机会或情形中获取利益。往往带有贬义。Okay, so this meaning is basically this meaning. 带有贬义. This implies it's used negatively. I want to talk about data dredging. So data dredging. This is data dredging. So when I say data dredging, I mean using big data. You gather all this data and you want to prove something, but you just use this little bit of data here. It's like you have so much data, you can come to whatever conclusion you want, as long as you just kind of pick the right data. Or the other one is, okay, this is the conclusion you want to come to. You search the entire internet for all the data in the world and until it proves your point. And when it proves your point, you stop. It's like, no, it's proved our point now. That sort of thing. That's data dredging. And it's one of the like scientific misusages. Is it a word, misusages? It's one way to misuse science. And you can kind of claim the mantle of scientifically proven without the same rigor. And it's kind of hard to kind of like debunk, because if people leave off these details that, oh, okay, they've just used this little bit of information of this enormous data set. Actually, that's another one, isn't it? The multiple hypothesis testing. Like you have so much data, it proves and disproves all sorts of hypotheses, even if they're true or not. Data dredging. But I noticed on your Dao, they didn't use 捞数据挖掘, data mining. No, that's data mining. Data mining is a respectable version of that. Data dredging, similar thing, but you know, you're kind of trying to do things that are less scrupulous, unscrupulous, use unscrupulous methods. Hence use the word dredging, because it's more negative. OK, 他总是想办法在公司的项目中捞好处. OK, so you dredge up some good thing. 捞好处. Capitalize on something. 捞好处. 他在利用自己成功的机会，拼命捞好处 ，milking her success. Okay, milking. 要是新机场开始参建，外国公司都会来插一手，捞好处。Yeah, so this reminds me of, like, you know, someone does all the hard work and someone else gets all the credit. So 不劳而获，不 劳而获. It's a different 劳的不劳. This 劳 is 劳动而获而获. That one, right? Not sure if I is it it's the Wi-Fi again. It's the Wi-Fi in this room. It's over there. I don't understand why it's like that. It seems like it's pretty bad today. It just cuts off all the time. Anyway, we'll get back to that. So this is 捞好处. So 捞好处. So someone else is doing work and you kind of like, I'm gonna benefit from that. All right, I think we're back. 不劳而获. So this 劳 is not the same. It's not 劳 dredge first tone. It is 劳动的劳 second tone. But it's a kind of 不劳而获. So don't labor but reap the reward. What was the other one? 沾光. Benefit from a 沾你的光. Maybe this is a little bit different actually. 沾到他们光. Oh, maybe I don't want that. 沾你光? No. 那你会沾到他们光. It'll rub off on you. Oh, that's a little bit different. So you hang out with people who are kind of influential and it bolsters your credibility or something like that. It's a little bit different. 沾光. Actually, while we're here, 沾光. Benefit from association with someone or something. Yeah, a little bit different. Actually, a fair bit different. 一些官员利用职权捞钱 dredge money. Okay, 捞钱. 最终东窗事发. What is that? 东窗事发. Come to light. I feel like this Chongyu has a backstory. But I'm not going to go too far down that rabbit hole. 这次活动他又捞了一笔 So 一笔钱 I guess. So 捞 dredge up some money. 抓住机会 Okay. 大家都忙着他们趁机捞了一段大菜 Oh, so they utilize the opportunity to 大餐 Maybe when people are not paying attention, they had a sumptuous, succulent Chinese meal. A succulent Chinese meal while people weren't paying attention. Kind of implies that they were not entitled or did not pay for that succulent Chinese meal. 趁着假期趁着假期他打算好好捞一把 I don't know what that means. 捞一把 Profiteer. 去旅游放松一下 Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Profiteer. 他在会上抓紧机会捞了几个重要的客户 Oh, okay, so I'm not sure. No. So my understanding is she's made some clients at the conference. So that's not a negative thing. You know, it doesn't feel negative to me. It sounds like her job, right? So I'm not sure if I understand what 捞一把 No, 捞一把 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 OK， 具体例子 here we go。No, this one is 假设有一个公司职员小李，小李 is 小李 up to mischief？他平时工作非常忙碌，没有时间休息和娱乐。Oh no, so 小李 is a hard-working employee。现在公司给员工放了一个长假，于是小李决定趁这个假期去做一些他平时没有机会做的事情，比如旅游和放松自己。Okay, so it doesn't sound negative at all. GPT likes to. 小李，你说的对。在你提供的句子中，趁着假期 ，No, it's you. I didn't provide it. You wrote it, ChatGPT. 趁着假期，他打算好好捞一把，去旅游放松一下，没有负面的意思。Gain some, yeah. In the English says underhand, profiteer, underhand advantage. They're very negative. 强调小李抓住机会。So let's put this into your 有道。他想在这笔肮脏的交易中捞一把。Yeah, so that's negative. Dirty business. I don't know. Would you say 肮脏的交易? I'm a bit skeptical. 他希望快速的捞一把。So quickly make a quick buck. 然后就把它带回家。here 趁机捞一把。但是其他人可以也尝试利用这些战利品来 What is 战利品 Spoils of war. Okay. 战利品来趁机捞一把。Yeah, this sounds negative to me. So maybe ChatGPT's example isn't the best. I think it 捞一把 sounds pretty negative to me. Let's put it in Pleco, see what comes up. 捞一把 捞一把 There's no definition. 趁机捞一把 seek personal gains out of a messy situation. Fish in troubled waters. 靠损害公共利益而捞的一大把。Yeah. This is like a doubly separable verb. So you're used to separable verbs like 请假，请3个星期的假 that sort of thing. 请寒假，请暑假，这么请了假。So you split it into one. But this is the first time I've ever seen a verb split twice. 捞的一大把 Is that a doubly separable verb? Is that really a doubly separable verb? That's just blowing my mind. Let's put a space there and a space there, see what comes up. That didn't help, did it? The problem is "i" and "ba" and "lao" are all used in all sorts of different ways. Yeah, 一个捞了出来。Yeah, 捞了一把。Okay, so what if we put 一大把? It's like a 捞了。他把一大把一大把目光光目all right. Where were we? Let's go back because ChatGPT had some other things back here. 捞的常见搭配 Okay, 捞了. So I feel like they scavenged the opportunity or made use of an opportunity to get some free food. Yeah, 他在会上的. Yeah, so it kind of implies she shouldn't have interfered with those clients or something. Okay, 捞钱. 他利用职位之便捞了不少钱，捞钱。捞好处 we saw those. 捞油水 what is 油水 Oil water is grease. Ill-gotten gains. 捞油水 Okay, unscrupulously benefit from something. 一个贪官利用权力捞油水。贪官，例如 OK， 捞一把大的。OK， 这次投资 like investment 投资，他想捞一把大的。I got no idea what that means. What do you reckon it means? In this investment, he profited. 大的。Can you help me understand the grammar in please? Oops. Oh, don't tell me. I'll refresh the page. No, I think my Wi-Fi is okay. So what if we put it in here? 大捞一把的兴趣，却只有在这个市场，大捞一把 ，so profiteer greatly or something like that, I guess. Not the same though. Anyway, let's move on. 捞 next is 摊 摊 I usually use this word in 路边摊。路边摊 Yeah, 路边摊 are these kind of street malls, street vendors and so on. Yeah, when you're in Beijing you don't see them anymore, but here in Weihai, yeah, if you go out at 6 o'clock or something in the afternoon, they'll be everywhere. Yeah, well, it's yeah. All right. So 路边摊, there's also 报摊. 报摊, similar concept, but they sell newspapers and other things, stationery and things like that, magazines. The 报 is 报纸的报, right? So newsstand or newspapers. Well, I guess it's newsstand. 报摊. However, this is what China looked like maybe 10, 15 years ago. I see almost none of them nowadays. I don't think they almost don't exist anymore. Because everyone's reading news on their phone, don't actually want a physical newspaper. I like physical newspapers. I kind of one. Yeah. I haven't this one here. Well, I got this when I was in Melbourne. Melbourne edition. It was free, so I picked it up. I like being able to mark it. If you want to read newspapers here, you can go to the library. They have them at libraries. All right, 报摊. What else? Yeah, all right. So next, 摊. 报摊. 摊. 摊, to spread out the vendor stand. So can you say 摊在地上? I don't think you would say that. You 铺在地上. Seems you can also say 摊在地上. 他把地图摊在地上. I'd normally say 铺在地上. Maybe it's the same thing. Very similar. Same example, right? 他把地图平铺 No， 他把地图平。Now the 平 is just this adverb. 他把地图平铺在地上 ，yeah， 铺在地上 ，right， 摊在地上，摊手和难，左边这个汉字，左边是手，右边是难度的难，太难了的难。他把地图摊在地上 ，yeah， all right。Is there anything else? What does it say? To spread out vendor stand. Okay, so there's 2 usages and we looked at both of them. That's it. 路边摊, 报摊, that's vendor's store, right? Maybe you can just say 摊, 我的摊, maybe. 我有一个摊, 一个摊. I'm not sure. I'm speculating at the moment. Let's confirm. Whoa. What happened there? Okay, let's. Oh, tans it, not tan. Tans it. Yeah. What's that? Tan fan, street peddler. Oh, 水果摊, 水果摊儿. So that will be fruit stall. Same as 路边摊. It's a 卖水果的路边摊。摆摊卖书。So this 摊 is a noun, right? 摆摊，摆 meaning to set up or arrange. 摊 a stall. 卖 sell 书 books. Yeah, so it's a noun. 把肚子摊开晒一晒。Okay, so if you live in China, people just put fruit or whatever, ginger or whatever on the ground to shy. You're just walking around. I guess they just assume people are not going to walk around. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, or on clotheslines. Not necessarily used for clothes. Sometimes used for vegetables. So this would be an example. So you're walking around China and someone's got their beans. Their beans are just on the ground, drying. 把事情摊到桌面上来谈. So this is a metaphor, right? So if we're taking the problems and putting them on the table and thrashing them out, and discussing them. Yeah, there's no, like, they're not written down or something like this. It's just like, all right, let's lay everything out on the table. We say the same metaphor in English, actually. 书摊了一桌子. Really? Is that grammatical? I don't know. I would say 桌子上摊满了书. 桌子上摊满了书. Is that really grammatical? Let's have a look. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Do you think the sentence 书摊了一桌子 all right, it'll do. I've got a bit of a perfectionist tendencies, so I see. Could it be better phrase? ChatGPT knows exactly what that means. No worries. But should I edit it? Otherwise, I'm going to be thinking about it. Oh, it won't let me edit. Whoops. Maybe it hasn't sent. It really is hard to get these things across. 这个句子在语法上是可以理解的 ，Yeah, okay, that's fine. 但表达上略显不自然 ，yeah, somewhat unnatural. 可以进行一些调整，使其更加流畅的 符合汉语习惯. So ChatGPT didn't make a decisive like decisive declaration of whether or not it's grammatical. It just said, yeah, it's not great. And 是动词，表示把书铺展开 ，no， 把书铺展开。Is it 铺展开 or 铺展开 ？Maybe it is 铺展开。一桌子作为量词短语，表示一张桌子是。但这样的表达略显口语化且不够精确。Yeah, maybe you could say that in just casual everyday speech where accuracy is, or where writing the perfect sentence is not relevant. 更自然的表达方式，书铺满了桌子，书摊满了一桌子。Can you say 一桌子 not 一张桌子？ So this is the thing. 书摊满。So let's put it in here. All right, I'll get back to that. So 10 here is taking an object. So the object, sorry, a subject. The subject is 书, right? If I say 我把 I don't know what a 本子摊在桌子上. The subject is me. I'm actively doing something. Whereas, okay, here's a book. It's an inanimate object. It can't do anything by itself, right? So that's where I'm seeing an issue here. 书把自己摊满在桌子上. No. So did you see the issue? So maybe it's 书被摊满在桌子上. Maybe this is a way of saying it's kind of like a table of books or something like this. 这个表达强调桌子上铺满了书，稍作调整会更自然。Yeah, that's what I would say. 桌子上摊满了书，书铺满了一整张桌子，一整张桌子。Can you really say 一整张桌子？一整张桌子 That just sounds so weird. Does that not sound weird? 那本书摊开放，摊开 spread open. That makes sense. 摊上。No, this is 旧书摊. This is an old bookstore. So we'll put a man there. Nothing. 铺满. 摊满. Nothing. Okay. 一整张桌子. 堆满一整张桌子. Can you really say 一整张桌子? It sounds really clunky. What would you say? Covered in whatever. Books. Covered in books. 桌子. 桌子铺满. Yeah, 桌子铺满. So the table is covered in books. So here the subject is the table. So what if we change this to 10? Where is 10? 摊满. So, okay, I want to take this sentence. I'll just copy and paste it for a second. 并把它们铺满整个桌子. Yeah, so take them and spread them out on the table. That's fine. 把它们铺满. Yeah. So, 摊 Tanman. Oh, there is no Tanman. There's no examples of Tanman in this database. All right. Yeah. 各种报纸摊在书桌上. Still, that's the same thing, isn't it? So the subject is the newspaper. The newspaper is spread on the table. Yeah. Tan zai. But with the zai there, you kind of can imply how the action applies. 午饭就摊在 blah 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 塑料一个长塑料单上 long plastic sheet, all right. Okay, 摊在桌面上. So yeah, from here, from the zai, the existence of the zai, you would understand that the what is on the table. What comes before the tan is spread out on the table. Tanman. There were no examples of Tanman. What if we Google it? Where are some examples? Maybe I need to use quotes. 此历城西市场路边摊 no 摊满一地的碎片. So fragments that are spread out over I don't know, a piece of land or something, a tract. 请你不好的说说. But see, the thing is, the object, the subject would be 我他们. 梦到孩子玩具摊满在桌子. So there's a 在 here. But this is different. 摊满了.如果发现白摊满了办公桌上摊满了. Yeah. So this is where it's spread out, and what's after the verb is what is actually spread out. 摊满了各种东西. 摊满了教科书. Yeah, the 书 comes afterwards. 桌子上摊满了热处理的资料. So the 资料 is spread out on the table. Here what is spread out comes afterwards. Yeah. Whereas in this sentence, what is spread out comes before the verb. Yeah. 书桌上摊满了剧本 manuscripts. No, scripts in the sense of like a play or something, right? Script for a play, opera, movie. 如果发现白摊满了 no, that's kind of different. 进多的摊满了一院子. So spread out throughout the courtyard or something. 书桌上摊满了各种东西. Yeah, all right. So I'm skeptical this is okay. I'm skeptical 一桌子 is okay, but maybe very casually. Skeptical, you can just put the shu there without using a bei字句. Yeah, skeptical. All right, pause. I need the bathroom. All right, how are we going? Let's move on. You get the idea. The most important one was Lubian Tan, the street stalls. Oh, Tan, the newsstands, but they don't really exist in China so much nowadays. And Tan, meaning to spread out. Yeah, and 桌子上铺满了书. I think after the Tan, you should put what is spread out. What have I got here? 把地图摊在桌子上. Oh yeah, so if you use the 在 afterwards, it's okay. And use it's a 把字句 as well. But how about 地图摊在桌子上? 门前 what? I can't see it. 摆一摊水果. 摆一摊水果店 or something, 不是? 摆一摊水果. Oh, it's used as a measure word, is it? 一摊水果. A street stall of fruit. Sounds like it's used as a measure word. 水果摊儿. 摊煎饼. Oh, 摊煎饼. Is that like to fold out and to unfurl a 煎饼? Where's image search? 摊煎饼. What do you reckon 摊煎饼 means? 摊 spread out 煎饼. Maybe this is this process. Maybe this is 摊煎饼. What if we put it into Yoglish? I'll try to put Yoglish. Will it give us people making 煎饼? 摊煎饼. Pledge of Allegiance. 摊煎饼. Oh, so they're playing like Pictionary, right? He thinks it's 摊煎饼, someone making 煎饼, like putting 煎饼out. All right. I don't know what it is. 是啥呀? 摊煎饼. She's going to 摊煎饼.
面糊上锅之前呢，再搅一搅。
摊煎饼吧。
不满1/3杯面糊煎一个煎饼，搅不过放在水里就不沾面糊了。
好。摊煎饼吧。This is 摊煎饼, right? 摊煎饼. I think that's 摊煎饼. Oh, 就是一个摊煎饼的过程. Okay. So she's 摊煎饼. Okay, 摊煎饼. 摊煎饼. All right, you got the idea? All right, what's next? Oh, okay. Wa. Yeah. It means it's a sound. Wa. That's it, right? Wa. Part. I don't know what part means, but it's 你声, right? 你声词. Wa. Wow, 你这么漂亮. That's a wa. Yeah, let's move on. There's a lot of these that are just grunting sounds. What is part? I can't think of what part could mean. Particle. Oh, particle. 毫米. Yeah, millimeter. Yeah. 毫米. 毫米, 厘米. 毫米, 厘米. Me. What else is there? Maybe there's others. Oh, nanometer. Yeah, I don't know. 毫米. Well, I don't know why it's 毫, but 毫米. There's also 毫升, milliliter, 毫克, milligram, this sort of thing. It's pretty consistent. Okay, next is 迸发. And this character I only ever see in this single word. I've never seen it in any other word. I can't think of any other word. 迸发. 迸发. 迸. Yeah, this character I've only ever seen in this word. It may just be single use. 迸灭,迸出. Well, kind of. There's just variants of this word, right? Burst. Okay. 迸发, I don't know. So there's a literal meaning and a figurative meaning. I'm used to the figurative meaning. I think the figurative meaning is kind of more common, at least in what I do, where like ideas burst out of your brain, like a whole flurry of them. 向四处建设或爆开. All right, so it's exploding in all directions. A sudden, violent, what's the word? Change from nothing to going in all directions all at once. Okay, 迸发. Okay, so this is just 迸. 电焊的火星, 火销. 电焊 is an electrical welder, right? 电焊, electrical welding. 电焊的火星, the sparks from an electrical welder. 四处乱蹦. So it went in all directions. All right, and what's this second one? 向外突然发出. Okay. 憋了半天才蹦出一句话来. All right, so there's something you're bursting to say. You really want to say it. 半天 means half day, but it's usually used hyperbolically. It just means a long time. It's like, you really want to say it, but you're not saying it. And so suddenly, it escapes from your mouth in completely out of control. 迸发. All right, so that's 火星乱蹦,乱蹦. 火星 is a spark, right? 火星, literally fire star. A fire star is a spark. 火星乱蹦. 他怎么突然蹦出这句话来? Burst out. Okay, so this emphasizes it's sudden and unexpected and kind of impolite. All right. 迸发, maybe 迸 by itself is the verb. 迸发 is just a variant of the verb. 从内向外突然发出. From inside to outside, it suddenly erupts. Suddenly, 发出 emits. Something comes out of nowhere. Give out, send out. 火山迸发. They're a bit 爆发, like for a volcanic eruption, you probably should 爆发. Erupt. This one. This one. 火山爆发. Yeah, this one. 迸发. I tend to think of things that are kind of gradually growing in pressure, and more and more pressure, and suddenly. Yeah, exactly. 迸发出来了. 锤子打在岩石上, 迸发了好些火线儿. Okay, so hammer. Boom, hit the rock and sparks went off in all directions. I don't think hammers work like that, right? Sledgehammer. I don't think it says that. It's just an average run-of-the-mill hammer. 大厅里迸发出一阵笑声. Oh, okay. So suddenly everyone, or the 大厅, the hall, like burst into laughter. Yeah, it's figurative and kind of imaginative. Yeah, vivid descriptions. What's going on here? 迸发出一阵掌声. Okay, you got the idea. But imagine many people doing that at the same time. And so it's starting suddenly. 烟花迸发出阵阵火花雨. 火花雨. 火花 is firework, right? No, spark. It was another word for spark. I saw that there. All right. 雨. the fireworks. So this fireworks is in literal. What is fireworks? I should know fireworks in Chinese. I don't know. I don't talk about them often enough. But they were outside my window last spring festival. All right, 迸发. Sudden, abrupt, from inside to outside. Kind of emitting or something. Okay, next is 兜. Maybe you know the Chinese word for Pokemon? Pocket monster? Yeah. Pokemon. 口袋. Oh, 口袋妖怪. No, 口袋妖怪. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong one. So 兜 can mean pocket. It can also mean other things. 兜. So maybe we'll put in here. So I said the wrong thing. Pocket is 口袋. 口袋 is pocket. What if we put 兜? Pocket bag to wrap, hold something in bag, to move in circles. All right. I have no idea why we got this specific plant. 都介绍. So this is it an actual plant? This, whatever it is, I don't think that's real, right? Astrophytum. Is it real? I mean, that would be hard to make. Oh, it's some kind of succulent. All right, so it is a real plant. All right. Do, what does do here mean? This may combat armor. Old. Okay, I've seen this before. Why have I seen? I saw this at a mall or something like that. In particular, this specific shape is very important for something, but I don't know why. All right, that didn't help very much. So we didn't get, like, so you go to the textbook, it says do, it says pocket bag. So where are the pockets, where are the bags? I see no pockets, no bags. 口袋 口袋妖怪 pocket monster. Pokemon. 口袋. So I would use, I guess I should use 口袋 for pocket. His pockets, his nasty little pockets. I didn't, like, there's a hood. A hood. 兜帽. What's that? This is more the kind of thing I'm thinking of. 兜帽, a hood. 兜帽, yeah. She looks very familiar. I don't know, where is it the one from Spider-Man? Something's off. 兜帽. But that's Japanese. All right, you get the point. All right, so that didn't really help very much. How are we going to learn do? It is a noun. It means pocket bag, according to the textbook. But if we look it up on Google image search, it doesn't really help. 5 definitions. All right, let's do it the old-fashioned way and look at them. 都能装东西的口袋包的. Yeah, okay, so that's pocket and bag. 手里提着一个兜, 衣兜, 网兜. All right, that's definitely bag. Something you can put stuff in. Number 2, 用手臂. Right? No, 手巾. 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 用手巾或衣件 衣襟 is like cufflink or something. 等做成都行，把东西笼住提起。What on earth does that mean? 用手巾兜着鸡蛋。Okay, gotcha now. So this is not, what is this? Sleeves or something? Lapels. Okay, so I think I understand now. When I saw the example, okay, it all makes sense. So there's something you want to carry, but maybe you can't, your hands are not good enough, so you just use a handkerchief or something like this. Okay, 把西红柿都在衣襟里. So what is a lapel? I mean, it's an English word, but I don't know what it means. Lapel. Lapel. Is this part of... It's kind of like a collar, but on a jacket. This is a lapel. Okay. A lapel. How can you store a tomato in your lapel? I don't know. 衣襟. So it looks like the front pieces of a Chinese jacket / lapel. It looks like lapel in English and 衣襟 in Chinese are different. File not downloaded. Potential security risk. All right. But somehow you showed me. Okay, where is 衣襟? I don't see it. No, it is not there. All right. Does that help? Where's 衣襟? I don't see 衣襟. Where is 衣襟? What about this one? It's just not on the list. 衣襟. Oh, sorry, it is an image of an 衣襟. Is that right? 古人穿衣规矩衣襟左右的之分. So the difference between the left and the right 衣襟. So which part is the 衣襟? Is the sleeve? The 袖子, right? 袖子. No, all right, I give up. I don't know what an 衣襟 is. Yeah, here we go. 衣襟秀名字. So is it this? But then this raises the question as to how we keep a tomato in our 衣襟. 把西红柿都在衣襟里. How do you keep a tomato in your lapel? It seems physically impossible, right? It does say take a tomato and store it in your lapel, but that does, unless it's like a cherry tomato or something. Well, why would you do that? You ruin a perfectly good suit. All right, anyway. 都环绕. Okay, so this is another meaning. This one's a verb. This is the verb. That's a noun. So pocket bag is noun. Storing it in something, verb. 环绕, 围绕. So this is to loop around or do a loop or something like that. 从身后兜了过来. Okay. 从街上兜了一圈. I usually say 绕了一圈. Is it different? And what's this one? 兜抄. What is 兜抄? To close in from the rear and flanks. This is kind of technical usage that I would not really encounter in life. Next is 拦, Lan, third tone if I remember correctly. Lan. Which one have I said? Which meaning? 招揽, to drum up. 都生意,都少. 都揽. All right. Create business. Okay. 全部承担起来. So I'll take all this. 出了事由我兜着. Okay, so leave everything to me kind of thing. All right. I'm interested in this one here. 兜了一圈 and 绕了一圈. Do they mean the same thing? 兜了一圈. 我们骑自行车出去，兜了一圈，兜了一圈。First tone, it is not a 多音字, it is first tone and nothing else. 我们乘车在城里兜了一圈。All right, and 绕了。我特意绕了一圈，以防有人追踪。So it seems like 绕了一圈 is to do a circle, whereas 兜了一圈 is to kind of like do a lap. Something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. What's the difference between and 绕了一圈？兜了一圈和绕了一圈，虽然都可以表示走了一圈 ，alright， 但他们在用法和语境上有一些细微的区别，让我们来啪啪啪，兜了一圈都本意是指兜着、绕着、绕着转。Alright, I'll skip parts of this. 带有随意性或探索性. Oh, okay, so you're just doing it casually or exploratorily. Exploratorily. 兜了一圈通常表示为了看一看或探寻某个地方而绕了一圈。Alright. 我在公园里兜了一圈，欣赏了一下风景。他在商场里兜了一圈，最后买了件衣服。So I think this is not interpreted literally. Just kind of wandered around the supermarket for a while or the park. Okay. So 我们开车兜了一圈，才找到停车位。Okay, so we circled the car park for a while before finding a parking spot. 因为封路，我们兜了一圈才到达目的地。It seems like you're wasting time deliberately. 带有绕道或曲折的含义。All right. 绕。Okay, 我在操场上绕了一圈，锻炼了一下。So this is like doing a lap of the track. 狗在房子周围绕了一圈，然后回来找我。The dog did a lap of the house. 他在街区绕了一圈，检查有没有新的商店开张。Alright, so this, I don't know, street, block? Oh, okay, so he did a lap of the block, checked if there were any new shops opening. 他绕了一圈找你，我绕了一圈找你，才发现你在咖啡厅。So I walked around for a bit to find you and then found you're at the coffee shop all along. All right. All right, what's next? Next is 灯笼. I feel like you know what this is. 灯 is light. 开灯关灯那个灯笼 it's like a lantern, right? So 灯笼 is I guess lantern. A lantern that you can light. Often there are 红灯笼 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 Just be careful with how you write this character 龙 oh, it's 鸟笼 的笼, isn't it? Cage. Enclosing frame made of bamboo, etc. 红灯笼 Yeah. 喜 This is 发财 猜谜 猜谜语 I don't know 猜谜语猜谜灯笼 This one 猜灯谜 oh okay 猜灯谜 猜灯谜 is like a cultural festival in China and you put little riddles underneath the lanterns yeah so the riddles can be something quite silly like maybe the riddle will be like 我家有11口人 something like that 我家有11口人 what's the answer 你猜一个字 so you guess a character 我家有11口人 sound like fireworks I don't know if you heard it 我家有11口人 this is this character, right? 几11口 right? Here's this character. That's the kind of thing you get on these riddles. 桔灯笼 oh, paper lanterns 桔灯笼 yeah so cultural festival. So there's little riddles on the bottom hanging from the lanterns and you go and guess the answer to the riddle. 你是谜语对吗？你猜谜 how did we get onto this topic? What were we talking about? Oh, 灯笼 yeah. So these are 灯笼 of course they're 灯笼 Yeah, I can only answer the very simplest of riddles. Some of them are pretty hard. All right, 灯笼 Next is la. Yeah, so 回家咯 no, la, it's la, not law. La. Okay. How do you say this? There is this. You interpret this as the combination of le and ah. The ah doesn't mean anything. It's just I like saying ah. Right? 回家啦. No, you say 回家咯. 回家咯. Different character. I don't know. Don't worry too much about it. 回家咯. 回家咯. Is it that one? 回家咯. 回家把猫去咯. Lo. Final particle similar to lo, indicating something is obvious. 当然咯. 当然咯. I don't know. I don't think it's the best idea to study all the characters that make up Chinese grunting sounds. Yeah, there's quite a few, and some of them are rare, some of them are. Yeah, mostly it's more important to have an intuitive understanding of how they work, rather than go, yeah. 好啦. I don't know, can you say 好啦? 好啦. 好嘞. Yeah, you say 好嘞. 好嘞. This one. 好嘞. 好嘞, 好嘞. But carrying a tone of approval. Like they're just sounds. They're not words. They're just kind of grunting sounds. Yeah, various grunting sounds that imply things, but you just say whatever grunting sound you like. It'll do. All right, what's next? 天赋. 天赋. All right, 天 here represents, well, the sky or God or nature or that sort of thing. 赋 meaning to bestow, right? 赋予. 赋予 bestow. Assign, entrust, give, bestow. Yeah, 赋予第19条纠正案 19th Amendment. I have no idea what it actually bestows. 赋予妇女选举权. So the 妇女选举权, the women's right to vote. Yeah. So if something is bestowed by heaven, 天赋, 天赋. It is a talent or innate skill. Yeah. 我不能妄称自己多有音乐天赋. So 妄 is used in words that pertain to delusions, and so 妄 I don't know, absurdly, this 称 means declare or something like this. Usually it means like say or claim. What do they call it? 称, state. So I can't say in vain that I have musical talent. It means I do not have any remote musical talent. 他天赋很高. Okay, so this does not mean she is naturally tall. It means she is naturally talented. 会很有出息. Yeah. 天赋很高. Yeah, so her talents are tall. Her talents are, I don't know, great or something like that maybe. 报信她有预言的天赋. What is 报信? It is believed that. Oh, sorry, not 报信, 据信. The first time I've encountered 据信. Here you can say 据说, 据悉. So 据信, okay, it is believed. She has 预言, the ability to predict the future, prophecy. The 天赋, yeah. So she has an innate talent for predicting the future. 天赋. All right. Sorry, there is one word I want to bring up here. It's on my list of words. 与生俱来. 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 Oh, sorry, I put the wrong 句. 与生俱来. Sorry, I want to put it in again. Otherwise, next time I look up the word. So 与 is with, 生 is birth, 具 is 具有的具. 具有, sorry, 具有. 与生俱来. Yeah, so this is I guess it's a 成语. Or maybe it's just a 4-character phrase. Because it's very literal, isn't it? With, birth, possess. That sort of thing. Possessed, lie, brought into existence kind of thing. 与生俱来, so innate. 与生俱来 comes with birth. 自由是每个人与生俱来的基本权利. Freedom is the natural birthright of every human. Yeah. 它表现出一种与生俱来的魅力和幽默感. A natural charm and humor. Not sure if you just say 自然 for natural. 意志力不是我们与生俱来且不可改变的特质. So willpower isn't immutable. Immutable meaning this one. 不可改变, unchanging. Not sure about 与生俱来. Since we mentioned 天赋, there's 与生俱来. Although 与生俱来 is not necessarily a talent. This is an adjective. Can you say 与生俱来的天赋? Maybe that's redundant. Oh, there you go. 几年前，我父母认为棒球是我与生俱来的。Sorry, my throat is getting a bit hoarse. 我父母认为棒球是我与生俱来的天赋。Yeah, so a natural talent, a talent coming with birth. All right. So they do go together, the collocations. All right. 贫困, poor, but more like impoverished or something like this, an adjective. 贫困. It's not just poor, but 贫困. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. So we're looking at people from various countries who are generally impoverished. "贫困, poverty. Impoverished. Yeah, I think that's a better than poor. Because the poor, saying poor is like, it's just not enough, right? It's not strong enough. 贫困家庭的孩子明显处于劣势 meaning a disadvantage. 他们为贫困者提供食物的住所。So provide food, 食物和住所. God, I pronounced that very wrong. Getting tired. I need a rest. We'll finish these. Yeah, it'll be alright. 他们沦落. Is this 沦落? Yeah, I studied this character not that long ago, actually. In my notes, 沦. I'm trying to up my character game. I'll show you. So I make it notes like this. It's here somewhere. Do you see it? 沦. I probably got it wrong. Here it is. 沦为乞丐. So this is like you kind of like drop down to a level where you're begging. Yeah. So in the example we just saw, it is 沦落. 沦落. 他们沦落到极度贫困的地步. Yeah, 地步. So they kind of, it's kind of degenerate, but it's not as kind of awful sounding as that word in English. They kind of, yeah, fell into poverty, fell into extreme poverty. Yeah. All right. So 贫困. Adjective meaning impoverished, I think, is a better translation rather than just poor. 财富. 财富 is a noun meaning wealth. Fortune. Yeah, usually it's not just a meager amount of wealth. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. 财富. 财富. So this is a noun, whereas 贫困 is an adjective. 财富. Yeah, 财富 is wealth. So 财 is often used in words that pertain to financial situations, and 富 rich, abundant, that's a thing. 丰富的富. 丰富. Plentiful. You can also say 富有, 富有, 富有 meaning rich. 富有 also, oh yeah, also used as a verb. You can say 富有维生素, right? Full of vitamins. 维生素. 富有维生素, rich in vitamins. Yeah. But you can also say 他很富有, he's very rich. So it can be used as an adjective as well. All right, so 财富, 财, like financially well off, or except this is a noun meaning wealth. Yeah. Okay. 你不应该认为财富就是等于幸福. Yeah, don't equate wealth and happiness. No, this doesn't, 幸福 doesn't really translate so well into English. Yeah, it's kind of in that ballpark. Okay, 他投资精明，积累了一笔财富. Yeah. Through shrewd investing, she accumulated wealth. No. EB is like a kind of wealth, but yeah, actually, this kind of 积累 indicates a long accumulation of something, whereas EB, well, maybe they're talking about her wealth. Yeah, no, that's fine. She accumulated wealth. Accumulated fortune. All right. That's fine. All right. And the last one for this lecture, and this is a lecture, 源泉. Okay, so both of these characters are interesting on their own. 源泉 pertains to like the origin of something. 源 root, I think you would say 元素, or is it 素元? No, 元. Maybe I'm thinking it's another word. 元. 它的来源, is that one? 来源. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know this one. 它的来源. 它来源于哪里？来源于植物。It comes from plants, originates from plants. 来源于礼貌. That sort of thing. Stems from, or comes from. 源 pertains to origins. I think you just say 源于 as well. What's going on? Wi-Fi. Oh, all right. 1 second, please. Oh, 源于 yeah. 起源于 起源于热带地区, so it stems from tropical areas, originating in tropics. Okay, and the other one is 泉. So you might know the word 矿泉水. This is 泉. So 矿泉水 is mineral water. 矿 means minerals. You probably know this in like 铁矿. 铁矿 could be an iron mine, or it could be an iron ore. 泉 refers to a fountain, a spring or something like that. 泉. Spring? A spring in the sense of a water spring, not as in the sense of a spring where you bounce a weight on. Yeah. I think you just say 水泉. I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing her name is Shui Chen. So, hot springs. How do you say? Wenchen. Okay, let's look at Wenchen. Yeah, so that's what you kind of think of. It's like, oh, so comfortable. Australia has a very nice one, Mataranka Hot Springs. I remember going there when I was a teenager. Oh, so nice. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit out of the way. It will take you like, I don't know, a day to get there if you drive. Mataranka Hot Springs, but it's so nice. Oh. If we put it on a map, can I open it with Mataranka Hot Springs? It depends where you're coming from, but boom, boom, boom. If you're going through the centre of Central Australia, yeah. Oh, it's over near Catherine. Yeah. It's a really nice place. So if you're ever in that part of Australia there, so Darwin is here. So it's several hundred kilometers from Darwin. Yeah. I come from here, Melbourne. So no, when I say it takes a day of driving, I think I underestimated that. So let's Melbourne to Mandarin Hot Springs. What? Why didn't you give me? Yeah. Anyway, that's a very long way. Mediocre Hot Springs. It's a good choice for because very few people go there, and says, "Oh, it's so nice. This is what it's like. Look at the water. 那么清澈，对吗？清澈的泉水，温水，温泉，清澈的水。There's also bats, fruit bats, I think, bats. So yeah. So let's go to images. 蝙蝠 Mandarin Hot Springs bats. There's lots of bats there. So, like, when I'm saying there's a lot of bats there, there's like, you look at the bats, they're hanging from a tree. You think that the tree has leaves. No, it has bats. Where are the bats? These bats are known for their distinct odor and may be seen in the palm trees. Where are the bats? I don't see bats. I can't see. Oh, I can see some bats in there. Well, when I went there, you look up and you see, you look up the tree leaves and you think, oh, tree leaves. No, it's not tree leaves. 那不是树叶，那就是蝙蝠。但是就是稠密的蝙蝠，对吗？它们很稠密，它们我怎么说？紧密的挂着。They look like leaves. They're not leaves. They're bats, and they're constantly pooing. Yeah, but this is Mataranka Springs. Oh, it's yeah, and you probably know what that is. Well, it's a wallaby, but I think they're pretty close to kangaroos. 袋鼠. It is substantially out of the way, though. Yeah, so they're palm trees. Why are there palm trees there? I don't know. All right. So what are we looking at? Yuanquan. Sorry, we're looking at Yuanquan. Yuan meaning origin, right? Quan. It's like a train station. Yuanquan. Yuan meaning origin or pertaining to origin. Quan meaning fountain. So it's like the source fountain, right? So the quan is kind of metaphorical. Where something springs from. Yuanquan. Fountainhead. Water source. Yuanquan. Can you use it literally? I don't think I've encountered it used literally. 她的女儿是她无限快乐的源泉. Yeah, so the source of her joy, her boundless joy. 体育成就是民族光荣的源泉. So sports success is their national joy, is the source of their national joy. National glory, maybe it's better than pride, national pride. 梦境可以成为艺术家灵感的丰富源泉. So a plentiful source of inspiration. Dreams are a plentiful source of inspiration for artists. Got it? 源泉. All right, I'm tired. I'm going to need to rest. Thank you for watching or surviving to this part in the video. Remember to do the liking and the subscribing and the usual, that sort of thingamajiggy. And I will see you in the next video. Satsaliao. Bye-bye. Oh.